Getting levels in Palworld is not a difficult thing to do at all. In the early and mid game, you're just going to explore a lot, but when it comes to the end of the game, getting your pals up to max level consistently and fast has become a little bit of a challenge for me, especially since I'm playing on a server that has reduced experience, and many players are choosing to play at a fixed experience rate of 0.3 or 0.5, as it allows you to explore the game a little bit more, and I'm a big fan of it. The only problem is those last few levels become so grindy. So today I'm going over what I'm doing to get my pals up to max level in reduced experience environments. I'm going over how to get our first pal to level 80, and then I'm going over how to get our additional pals in the party, 4 extra ones up to level 80. Let's get into it. I'm going to go through a process, and I wanted to share it with you guys to see how effective it's going to be. Here in Faybreak, throughout the entire island, we can find Omascul. And this one is level 53. We're just going to go ahead and catch him real quick. That alpha is a 97, 87, 69. Nice. And the female is a 72, 81, 68. I really don't care about the passives because I'm talking about like the end of the game where you're running the expeditions underneath the world tree to get the ancient fragments. These bad boys right here, the decayed ancient relics. Have them go ahead and process it, take out the last batch, and all of these implants, we're getting Hermit, God of Destruction. We're actually going to be using that one, and just like so many other ones just from running this every hour. Set an alarm on your phone, run them every hour. It's just free stuff. And if you want to know how I'm getting so many rewards, the expedition firepower that I have is enormous just from breeding a whole lot of Frost Stallion Nox. I made a whole guide on breeding. These are all 100, 100, 100. All of them have legend, idiosyncratic, Lord of the Underworld. I don't care what the last one was. I straight up have no idea if these passive skills actually make them better than the others, but in case I ever want to use it, I have it for breeding, so I wasn't too picky. And then just whatever else I have, but you'll notice like all of these levels are only like 55. I raise them up, I condense them, I go catch one Jetragon and I'm good. Great, now he's fully condensed up. We're really just trying to max out the amount of damage that we can do with Omascul so that he can carry the entire team. God of Destruction, attack and defense, Twin Edge Holy Blade for attack and then offset defense, Serenity to reduce active skill cooldown and attack, Immortality for attack and lifesteal, and the more damage we do, the more damage that we heal, and we don't really care about our defense all too much. And Omascul's Masquerade Dance, while in party, gives player pals EXP an additional 80%, does not stack with other Omascul, but it does stack with other things like accessories, in particularly the growth acceleration bell that you get this, I think, very early in the game. It is -26 by -92, so on Mount Floppy Summit right here on the map, just east of Anubis. On the other side of Ego is going to be one of those large artifact spots. Those guys, the schematic is inside of there. Food, we're using seafood salad, which all we need is lettuce and gloopy tentacles. You could either butcher a whole bunch of gloopies, or if by chance you have the legendary, shucks, I have yet to get the legendary game hunter. He's actually the vendor that I'm trying to get. Although the legendary gourmet just sells seafood salad, so I could just buy it from him. And yeah, I can afford a few. I'm just going to go ahead, buy it from him. I would rather have the gloopy tentacles themselves, but I've yet to get that vendor, so, you know, beggars can't be choosers. My Omascul, I'm going to be giving him Sand Twister, Circle Vine, and Apocalypse. I found this build online by, what's her name? The Pal Professor. I'm now going to max out all of his potential just with some power fruit that I have lying around. And funny enough, I'm doing this so that I can increase EXP, well, of just all my pals, but also there's a Marith build that I want to build in order to take down the Celestial Sigil boss. That way I could get power fruits easier. So I'm kind of doing that. Oh, also Kinship Peaches. So gotta max you out on friendship. There we go. Now you love me and trust me. For our first little bit of experience, let's just head on over to our neighbor Jetragon. Wow, I really do love that sphere tracking that you get from the effigies. Beautiful. We go from level 24 to 63. We are just going to go ahead and use an awakening crystal on our pal to increase his power even more. So we go from 26 attack to now 28-16. Enhance the pal. Just bring you all the way up on health, attack, and defense. Bringing us from 28-16 to 45-03. So our pal is not near full level yet, only level 63, and you know, that's the whole point of this. So I'm going to take like a small step first and just take down some of the world tree alphas, the bosses inside of there. And because our moves are ground, grass, and dark, we're going to go ahead and use the ground, grass, and dark batons. That way we have increased damage. We are going to go ahead and use the seafood salad on our pals that we want to get experience. Just those three. Okay, well, we're doing an okay amount of damage. He's not that strong quite yet. Apparently those last 20 levels really make a big difference. But he's not dying. Like that immortality with everything else, he's doing just fine. So I'm just going to give him a little bit of a hand. So you go from level 63 to 69. Nice. While our buff is still active, we're going to go ahead and take down Dandy Lord as well. Okay, like this damage is significantly better than it was a while ago. And we only have, you know, slightly more damage going on. So big fan of that. Yeah, he could do this on his own. I mean, he's not dying. That's for sure. We go from level 69 to level 71. So since we handled this battle a little bit better than the other one, let's just run it over and over because there's no cooldown on these bosses. You can just face them as much as you want. Beautiful. Level 71 to 72. We've only used about 1/6 of the timer on our EXP boost. You can see the little green circle that we have there. Omascul, are you not attacking? Omascul, why are you just staring at me? Oh, there you go. Now you remember that you're in a battle. Thank you. Level 75 was the first time that we actually didn't just get a full level upon completing it. We're only getting 3 million experience. Reviewing back the footage, the food that I had in my feed bag gave him a different buff, and I think maybe that overrode the EXP boost that he was getting. So I lost the EXP boost. So make sure your feed bag is empty, or you just have seafood salad down there. And every time that we capture this pal, we could get, I mean, the toxic filtering membrane and the explosion resistant fiber that aren't very necessary, but we are getting some radiant gems, and we're getting glowing ancient relics, and we're getting the world tree water to process them. So the system kind of self-serves itself. We have seafood salad buffs active on all of our pals. I just used it. I made sure that my drone launcher was repaired, and let's go ahead into the boss battle. Now, I would like to clear this in under a minute, like, you know, optimally. Send out Omascul, and because we have, yeah, wow, he is being melted. So these attacks have a huge area of effect. That's the reason it does so much more damage. Now, we're not doing any damage while his little ball is up, and then after his ball is gone, I'm just gonna send him back out. I'm not really too worried about this. Omascul, are you gonna attack? Yep. Yeah, look at that. Dude is just melted. Okay, so now he's on to the final phase where he can't get any damage until that little thing comes up. You gonna do an attack, buddy? You gonna do an attack? Okay, I didn't see how fast that was, but it definitely felt like under a minute. And it puts us right outside of the door. Zoe went from level 26 to 76. Okay, that's pretty great. Because we did such good damage, it makes me wonder if it's actually necessary for all the helper out pals that I have in my party. So I'm gonna grab low level pals like this Yakomo who has Demon God that I want to pass on as a passive. I also have this Diamond Body one that I want to pass on. You know what? Let's find a level 1 pal. I just have this random level 1 Solmara. Hopefully it doesn't gain too many levels while it's just sitting in my party at the base. Grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 salads. Omascul, I choose you. Let's get that drone launcher active. So you can definitely see a huge difference in the amount of damage that was being done versus is. Can I shoot these legs? Am I actually doing anything helpful? Is Apocalypse going to take care of it? Oh, he got hit by the super strong attack and it did almost nothing. So that's nice. Omascul got pushed back a little bit, but we're still nowhere near dying. Like, that immortality mixed with the amount of damage we're just doing is crazy. Now he's doing his big old suck of energy again. Oh yeah. So whenever like the sand tornado and the apocalypse actually kick in, it does. Oh, we're done. Okay, cool. Let's get this cutscene and it puts us back in the sanctuary. Level 76. That's only because I'm playing on a server with reduced experience. If you're playing at ×1 experience, guarantee these pals are level 80. Guys, hope you found this information helpful. If you did, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John Gaming out.